Let's get started with some Dead Flats. I don't know what this game is. Steam recommended it to me, but it's not out yet. It's also on the anticipation list, so usually that's a good sign. Okay, already coming out of the gate with some instructions. If you download this game will not come in English. You will have to manually adjust it. So, be warned. Okay, brightness adjust to barely visible. Got it. Okay, I guess that's it. I am a paranormal video blogger. A week ago, I rented this room in a local famous haunted building, hoping to capture some unusual footage. Smart. That's really gonna make your YouTube channel pop. The sound came again, and this time I had to film it. It's a good looking room so far. I'm gonna assume that's the camera. Yeah. So there is this genre of paranormal like room discovery and whatever, where you go to bed in the haunted place and you point a camera at yourself to see if the ghost attacks you at night. It's kind of rad. Unless you got haunted, and then it would kind of suck. But you know. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Alright. Very Outlasty vibe. Okay. Hold on, can I turn on night vision? Ooh, I can turn on flashlight. Now, is that the flashlight off the camera, or is that just a flashlight? I don't know. Hope that's not a battery. We got our AC unit. Our room AC unit. We got a stack of CDs. Oh, that's good. We got a stack of CDs. We got some cookies. That's her grandma. On the urn. We're blowing the fan on us to help spread the air from the AC that we turn on at night. You want? I feel like that should be one of your things to go. Just so you don't like lose track of time or anything like that. That seems important, right? Here's our MSI laptop with a Core i5. Find marble sound. We'll do. Dang, empty fridge. Not even a rotten apple. I can't. Okay, I have this thought that the camera looks this way, like the low quality, not low quality, but the low frame rate, because it's like a video camera. I'm not sure. It's coming from that room, right? At this late hour, the marble sounds start. It's often explains the sound caused. I missed all that. But what I've seen here the past few days, doesn't match up. It doesn't match up. The sound of marbles coming from upstairs. Let's go film our first scene. But I've already been filming. I guess that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It would be above me. It's not like it's below me. Oh, this door's brick closed. How am I supposed to go in here? I checked during the day. No one lives on this floor. Okay, can't go in that door. There's no handle. Some incense. There's the fence from outside. That belongs on floor 4, for sure. Okay, listen. Listen very carefully. I assume it'd be like where the incense is. But none of these doors have doorknobs. Except for this one. Well, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong. Here's a doorknob. It won't open. The sound is coming from this room. The security room should have spare keys. Alright. Huh. That's awesome. That's awesome. You'd love to see that. Okay, where's this stupid marble? We are a horror YouTube blogger. See, I don't know what this means. I don't know what a bunch of red rope tied to a cabinet, tied to the door. I don't know what this means. What is this? Yay for the real stream, yeah. I was trying something out in Mr. Mosquito earlier, which is such a good game. I'm just gonna ignore that. That was weird. Here is a woman with a tractor. Definitely not AI. This is definitely a real painting. There's a bridge. And I'm not saying it's because she's like a lady with a tractor. I'm just saying that picture looked odd. There's some roaches. Oh, there's the marbles. This is where the sound came from. Who's there? I love, like, someone's coming in to get us, but we have a giant flashlight on. Of course they see the light outside. Like, why are we going out there? We just broke into this guy's house. We're so stupid. Oh, God. He spilled the marbles. I don't want to clean that up. Let's leave after filming. What are we even filming? The marbles? That guy just spilled a million of them outside. Let's go check that out. Okay. Typically, I'm pretty good about not being scared so quickly, but that red light actually kind of scared me a little bit. I'm gonna walk on the marbles because I'm brave. Seems like something went in. Check out the neighborhood again. I don't see... I hear a rat. I don't see anything that came in here. I just see a bunch of marbles on the floor. What happened to her eyes? But to be fair, their sink is very clean. Okay, just let me go back outside. For a TV that's off, it sure is making a lot of noise. You know what? Forget the mouse. Forget the marbles. I want to go sleep in this bed. This bed looks comfy. At least just fine for this experience. Not this bed, though. This bed looks awful. What's in the box? Maybe I need to go find the rat. What's that sound? Oh, buddy. That's blood. I know what blood is, and that's blood. 100% blood. That's not rust. Sometimes I get blood and rust confused. Not that time. It's a nice cabinet. We rented out a room because we heard there was something. No, that was corn syrup with red dye. RFK said we're no longer allowed to have our red dye. Okay. All right. I miss red dye. This should not be a take from me, but I miss red dye. Something is wrong with the ketchup. The ketchup tastes different now. If red dye is what made ketchup taste that good, bring it back. Bring back the red dye. Bring it back. See, I'm not an expert on the second part of what you said, but I've experienced enough red dye in my life to know that I miss red dye flavor. Yeah, we are a horror vlogger that's trying to get it big on YouTube. And apparently we're looking at a rat. Whoa! Oh, okay. It's just a rat. We're more of an exterminator at this point. Was that a mouse? That was a rat. That thing was huge. Let's call it a day for shooting. Yeah, that's going to be some great high-quality footage. You only got about 10 minutes worth of footage, so you better look at clips. Actually, that's almost enough footage for a single YouTube video. You want your YouTube videos to be 10 to 14 minutes. Long form content if you're farming. All right, well, the door's open. Nice. This is the fence I stole from downstairs. That rat tried to kill me? He did. What's up with this? But yeah, I had some In-N-Out ketchup. And, you know, as you do. And, they always throw in so many extra packages, so I just keep them, right? And I had these for like maybe 2 weeks. It was rancid. It was the most rancid thing I've ever eaten. So yeah, bring back red dye. Red dye. If red dye is what made their ketchup taste amazing, bring it back. Yeah. See, this is why IKEA includes the little anchors on their furniture, because, you know, babies will pull on the handles and pull the furniture down towards them, and the furniture falls on the babies. And see, this wasn't anchored, so it almost killed me. If they would have followed the instructions and anchored, you know, if they would have anchored the furniture. No, I don't care. I don't want to eat ketchup anymore. I hate it. Are you the baby in this situation? Yeah. I'm the baby. That's why I spent every dollar I had on this Sony FX3 and the $150 to stay. About what? The IKEA furniture or the red dye? Because that's the only two topics I've really covered. Or both. This is why the country's going down in flames. People aren't following IKEA's instructions. And the red dye is missing from In-N-Out's ketchup. Okay, so we've been living on a ramen water diet. Nice. Is that talismans around the door? I'm assuming. I barely speak English. But it's something. Oh, yeah. So this is the creepy thing. I'll show it to you in a second. And this is pretty common if you get into the spooky side of YouTube, which I don't recommend it. And here's why I don't recommend it. It will ruin your algorithm forever. If you start watching ghost videos on YouTube, it will ruin your algorithm forever. That's all YouTube will think you like. YouTube has this like hyperfixation with your algorithm and haunted stuff. It's like Asmongold. If you click on an Asmongold video, all you're gonna get is Asmongold for like 2 months. And then it takes about 2 months to get Asmongold out of your algorithm. Or Hassan. Like, if you click on a Hassan video, you're gonna get all Hassan. It doesn't matter which one you click on. And if you click on both, oh yeah, nuke your YouTube account, make a new one. You're never getting out of that trap. But in horror content and haunting content, they do this. And the game did its research. So A+ from me on that one. But they get a tripod and they point the camera at themselves while they're sleeping to see if they're getting scratches or seeing if something attacked it. And the person might move just a little bit, just like, you move in your sleep, your body moves, you have reflexes. That's the point of reflexes. No one lays perfectly still all night long. That's not a thing. But they point this camera at themselves and they kind of play it up, they're like violently shaking and scratching themselves, and they wake up and they're like, look at this scratch. The ghost got me. The spirit got me. The My Pillow guy got me. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that says. Go to layer toilet. But yeah, this is what actual ghost hunting YouTube looks like. They're pretty dead on. I think that was a bad translation. I think it told me to go to the toilet. All right, let me go brush my teeth so I don't get plaque buildup and get cavities. So I've never had a... Wait, is that a bed bowl? Oh, there's my toilet. Nice. I've never had a cavity in my life, and apparently that's because I have too much saliva in my mouth. And people who have that, don't get aren't cavity prone or something. Okay, this bed is awful. Look how this bed is sinking in, and then you have a bedpan. I know that's what toilets used to be. I think that's disgusting. Having that pan of just everything that came out of you next to you while you're sleeping all night long. If I lived in that time period where you have a bedpan or like a bed pot or whatever, I would literally go out in the woods. I would just go in the woods. I would not do that. Just use the bathroom on this floor. Okay, so we have a shared bathroom. Got it. Sorry, this concept's very confusing to me. This is like sleeping in a dorm all over again. Yeah, this is exactly like sleeping in a dorm. Ew, whose socks are those? Gnarly. Oh, he turned out the flashlight? I would... Can't be doing that. Oh, that's why. We're going right now. This is a squatting situation. This is occupied. I know there's no door. Give me just a moment. Occupied. I'll be out in a moment. Was the mouse knocking? Is that someone's head? What was that? Okay, well, I did my stuff. I guess it's time for me to... I have to go write in a diary now. You know what? I give this guy credit. This guy is sticking to his schedule. Good for him. I'm gonna write in the dark though. March 9th. The source of the marble sound was found in room 407. There were indeed marbles. Good. I'm glad that we confirmed there were marbles. At one moment, it seemed that a human figure was seen. But when the video was reviewed, nothing was found. Judging from the current situation, it's very likely that it was caused by a rat bumping into something. Okay. If we're going to blame the rat, how did the marbles get there? Are you saying that the marbles were carried up there by the rat? Come on. That's not... Rats are smart. Like, people downplay how smart rats are. Rats are smart. Rats aren't that smart. And rats aren't that physically capable of carrying an entire bag of marbles. It's just a little bit of weather. I hope I wake up and I'm just covered with rats. That'd be my nightmare. Yeah, see. Oh yeah, we're gonna blame this one on a rat. Marbles equal rats. Yo, what's up, Talking Trash? I couldn't tell what that emote was, and so it looked like a light bulb. Ooh, camera fell over. Are we gonna blame the rats on that one? Hopefully my camera's not broken. All right, we got to review the footage. Nice. Yeah, see, this is what YouTube haunting content looks like. Why is he wearing a Richard Nixon mask? Why is he wearing a Richard Nixon mask? Just likes to stare at me. Oh no! It's not even like a person. It's a bot. It's like clothing just filled with rats. Oh my gosh. Okay, it wasn't Richard Nixon. It's like a grandma. Four more years. Okay. All right. I want to... Oh, yeah, their keys fell in their pocket. How do I crouch? Can I crouch in this game? How can you not crouch in this? Okay, whatever. Look at that. There's keys right there. Let me crouch. Let me grab them. All right, I got my camera. I got my Sony FX3. What else do I take with me? Let me take all my summer pop albums. My MSI laptop. My journal that has 1 page in it because I've never written my journal before. All right, let's get going. Oh, hi there. Isn't it laid out for you? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I'm just gonna go this way. You just stay there, don't worry. Here, I gotta go to the bathroom. You just stay there. I gotta do a quick squat. All right, that's... Yo, Magmar, 94 months. Crazy.
I'm gonna be lurking, but this month counter is getting alarming.
This month counter is getting alarming. Yeah. Oh, why are you peeping at me? Thank you so much, Magmar. Appreciate it, dude. Have fun playing with the horse girls. Or, sorry, horse women. Horse women. I'm gonna be real. Umasami is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I can't leave. I'm stuck in this. I'm stuck in the stall. The game will not let me leave. I think it's because she knows I'm in here. Okay. So I have 2 accounts now. I have one on Steam. I'm afraid I'm about to be scared. Like, big time. I have one on Steam and I have one on my phone. I have 2 separate accounts I'm playing on. And on one, all I've done is trained wit. I did not know that, and I'm very happy you said that, because I wouldn't have thought about that. I didn't know I could link them till this moment. I haven't looked into that. But on one of my horses, it's just all wit. I'm not doing any other type of training. Just non-stop wit. And there's this ability called 777. Where if you're in the 7th place at the end of the race, you basically like have this bullet bill ability, and you can just bolt. You can get to first place so fast. It's awesome. Okay, I can't get out of here. I think the game's actually broken. I think we squatted for too long. Oh gosh, never mind. Game's not broken. It's the one thing gamers don't do. They don't look up. Ah! Okay. Well, I didn't break the game. I think that says thank you for playing. Make sure you add it to your Steam wish list. No, she didn't kill me. She ate me. Wait, why is there a continue button? This comes out next week. I don't think that'll be continue. This comes out next week. Very nice. Like, honestly, besides me trying to figure out looking up, that was a sick ending.